All right, guys, we are live with another one. Okay, we are live with another one, guys. You already know what this is. This is OE MMA TV. I'm your host, OE. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media, guys. And like I always say, this is your channel, the only channel where the fans come first, not last. All right, guys. Look, guys. Usually for these UFC Apex card, I go live for the main card. Okay. Unfortunately, I did not go live for the main card. I went live for the early prelims and the prelims. And guys, I have to say the co-main event saved. I mean, the co-main event, the main card saved the day, guys. Okay, the main card did save the day. All right. I rated this card overall 3.5, and that's where it shall stay, guys. Okay, that's where it shall stay. I mean, guys, we had Matt Snow, and Joseph Morales. Okay, as the co-main event, guys. Okay, as the co-main event, guys. There's people out here leaving funny messages on my vids talking about that I'm a casual because I ended up leaving early for this live. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This UFC Apex was not it just wasn't my cup of tea. It was not my cup of tea in my opinion at all. You know what I mean? We got people out here literally creating channels, you know what I mean, just to leave comments anonymously. It's atrocious, guys, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, guys, overall I went 6-6 when it came to my UFC fight predictions for this UFC fight night at the Apex, guys. I went 6-6 with my UFC fight predictions. Okay, um, which actually pushes my record to 261 wins and 172 losses, guys. That's 261 wins and 172 losses. So we got some dubs, we got some L's, unfortunately. Let me read some of these comments. Jason9 says it had good moments. I haven't even seen the highlights. Well, Jason Nine, let me tell you something. Look, guys. I'm just gonna be honest with you, okay? When come on, guys. Let's be real, okay? I mean, there were fights on this card that, guys, it just wasn't exciting. It just was not exciting at all. You know what I mean? I mean, not even from a technical standpoint, guys. I'm talking Tisa Pennington versus Denise Gomez. Guys, anybody excited? You know what I mean? Anybody writing to LA Times, you know what I mean, about that fight? I mean, let me know. Jamal Emmers versus Hyder Amil. Guys, is there anybody jumping for joy and literally waiting on pins and needles to see another Jamal Emmers versus Hyder Amil, guys? Literally, guys. I'm just speaking facts, guys. I'm speaking facts. Yeah, they had some good moments in here. Don't get me wrong. They had some good moments, good finishes. The whole main card was basically submissions and finishes. In the first and second round. Congratulations to them. But this still was a trash ass Apex card, guys. I don't care who tells me it wasn't. Okay, I don't care how many finishes were on the main card. I'm just being honest. Not all finishes are like super exciting. It's not about the finishes. It's about the fight itself, guys. Okay, it's about the fight itself. All right. I mean, Ricky Simone, versus Barcelos. Guys, Ricky Simone and Barcelos. That was another trash ass freaking fight on this card. Okay. I mean, Christian Duncan and Marco Tulio, hell of a fight. Congratulations for Christian Duncan. Went in there and got the finish, in the very last round. But I'm sorry, guys. This card overall was straight trash. I went 6-6 with my UFC fight predictions for this card. Overall for 2025, 261 wins and 172 losses. Pushes my record. I mean, there's really nothing else to talk about, guys. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. You know what I mean? Congratulations to Josh. Josh went out there, got a huge, huge knockout. Went out there literally looking like a guy at your local, Boston bar, throwing haymakers out there. Literally, guys, you can watch, a guy fight like Josh at your local bar, throwing haymakers out there. Finishes his opponent's Max. I thought Max would actually win this fight. I thought his Brazilian Jiu Jitsu would be much more superior than Josh, but unfortunately, Max wets the bed. Okay, Josh went in there, like I said, and looked like a guy at your local bar just throwing haymakers, and Josh gets the finish. Guys, it's getting out of control, though. It really is, guys. It's getting out of control. I'm just being honest. We got grown men out here creating uh creating YouTube channels, okay, just to leave comments anonymously, guys. It's a sad story, guys. It really is. I mean, it makes me laugh because it's like we got literally grown men out here. You know what I mean? Just spewing hate. I wonder what is all the hate all about? You know what I mean? I can't understand it, to be honest with you. You know. Yeah, I should have went live. I should have went live for the main card, and usually for these UFC Apex cards, like I usually say, like I said before, I usually go live for the main card. But unfortunately, I went live a little too early because let me tell you something. It was trash fight after trash fight. It really was, guys. It really was. I got out of there as soon as the main card actually started. I got out of there. All right. Big card next week, bro. Looking forward to it. UFC 322, if I'm not mistaken. UFC 322 is an amazing card. It's gonna be fun. It really is. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited about it. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what is going to happen at UFC 322. Will Islam defeat the champion in JDM? Excuse me. Will Valentina Shevchenko reign in that division? Or will there be a changing in the guard if Zhang Wei Li can pull out the dub? And then don't forget, guys, we also got Carlos Prates versus Leon Edwards. Another banger on this card. Unfortunately, guys, I won't be going live for UFC 322. I will not be going live for UFC 322. I actually have some things going on that weekend. Okay, unfortunately, so I will not be going live for that event. But I am excited. I am excited uh, to uh, to actually see who wins. Right now, I have Islam, Brady, BDS, BSD, Prates all winning. Could change, but they're my picks now. So you got Islam, Valentina, Brady, BSD, Prates. That's a good prediction right there. You know what I mean? I mean, I agree with a lot of them. I agree with Islam. I agree with that one. I agree with the Prates fight. I agree with the Brady fight. And I also agree with Valentina. I really do. I still believe Valentina is a hell of a fighter. And I don't. I mean, Zhang Wei Li is phenomenal, but I think Valentina will be a little bit too big and a little bit too strong. What are your early picks for Maine? Well, like I said, I got Islam winning. Okay, I got Islam winning. I got Valentina winning. I got Brady winning, and I got Prates winning as well. Okay, those are my picks right there. Those are my picks right now from the top of my head. What is your opinion on Gon versus Aspinall? Gon using John Jones tactics. Well, Jason Nine. I don't think Gon is using John Jones tactics at all. I think he's just a dumbass at this point. Everybody knows Tom Aspinall quit that night. Everybody knows that fight was going to go to a second round, a round that Tom Aspinall wasn't comfortable in actually participating in. God forbid you see Tom Aspinall make it to the third round. I don't think he will last in the third round. And I think Tom Aspinall knows for a fact that he quit on himself. His daddy knows he quit on himself. And everybody should know that he quit. All right. And when it comes to Tom Aspinall, I mean, he's going to get beat. He's gonna get beat by Cyril Gahn. I said it and I say it again. I said it before. Don't be surprised if Cyril Gahn can actually surprise everybody and get the dub. And I honestly think the next time they fight, which I'm hoping will be in December for that last pay-per-view card, I'm hoping Cyril Gahn can dismantle Tom Aspinall, to be honest with you. Jason 9 says LOL. I'm just speaking facts, guys. I am just speaking facts. Guys, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel, okay? It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it. But guys, I mean, overall, I'm gonna leave this card at a 3.5. This card that just happened this Saturday, I'm gonna leave it at a 3.5. I just don't think there was a lot of great fights. I really don't. I really don't. Technically, I don't think there was a lot of great fights. Yeah, there was a lot of finishes. You got some submissions, some quick submissions, some quick finishes on this card, especially in the main card. But I still wasn't impressed, guys. I still wasn't impressed, not even a little bit. I don't care who tells me. Okay, there's people out there right now literally creating YouTube channels. Okay, just to leave comments anonymously, guys. Okay, it's atrocious. These people are screaming that this card at this UFC Apex card was one of the best cards of this year. I mean, I don't know what to tell them. You know what I mean? I really don't know what to tell them besides stop fucking your cousins, because let me tell you something, there's enough retards around this earth. Honestly, if you're speaking like that, if you think this UFC Apex card was a great card, I'm sorry, my guy, you're a retard. Card was trash, in my opinion. All right, like I said, nobody's jumping for joy to see a Tisha Pennington and Denise Gomez fight again. Nobody's jumping for joy to watch Jamal Emmers versus Hyder Amil. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Let's be real. How about Ricky Simone? How about Ricky Simone versus Barcelos? Anybody excited to see that one? Anybody want to see that fight again? How about Miles Johns versus Daniel Marcus? How about that fight, guys? You guys waiting on pins and needles to see that shit? Or you rather get in your fucking car, okay? Go to your local bar and watch Josh beat Max. Because that's exactly what that was, guys. Like I said, Josh looked like, a local guy having a bar fight, throwing haymakers out there. Max out there, virtually no head movement. I'm here thinking, well, Max is a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'm pretty sure he can get a clinch and take down Josh. But unfortunately, Josh just kept throwing, and Max couldn't do anything about it. Totally got dismantled and got knocked out. Marco Tulio, another guy. I had Marco Tulio actually winning this fight. I'm just being honest, guys. Let's be honest because there's people out there right now, literally, that are telling me that this card was a great card, and I'm here like prove it to me that this card was a great card, and their only response is look at the main card. It was all finishes. It doesn't matter about the main card being all finishes and all submissions in the first and second round. It doesn't matter about that. Honestly, guys. There was actually a fight in here. I'm not lying, guys. There was an actual fight in here that I actually questioned the finish. There was like two fights in there that I actually questioned the finish. And I'm just being honest. I'm just being real with you, especially after all this fixing shit, after all this gambling shit, and finding out that it's not only James Krause and his team that are actually participating in cheating in the UFC. There's multiple sources, such as judges and referees, including fighters, that are being investigated by the FBI. After knowing all this information, it left me, questioning. And that was part of the reason why I actually left early from the live, because there was actually a fight there that I was watching, and I'm watching this fight like, I don't know about this, guys. I don't know. At this point, I cannot watch another fight and not think, is this fixed? I mean, the main, just to name a few, are Gabriel Bonfin versus Randy Brown. Guys, was that not an early stoppage from the referee? Are we not thinking from the top of our heads that the referee was, somebody might have just slid 65K, you know what I mean, in the bank account of this referee? Because let me tell you something. Yeah, Gabriel Bonfin landed a nasty knee, and Randy Brown was hurt. But let me tell you something. It's not like Randy Brown hit the ground and he was out cold and he wasn't moving. He right away, as soon as Randy Brown hit the ground, he started protecting himself. But the referee didn't even give him a shot, didn't even give him an inkling, okay, and stopped the fight for Gabriel Bonfin to win. I don't know about this, guys. A lot of shit is looking funny now. Yeah, there's weird shit going on. Jason 9. I'm just speaking facts, guys. I'm just speaking facts. Literally. Literally, I'm looking at the Gabriel Bonfin and Randy Brown fight, and I'm screaming at the referee like, what's going on here? I even had Gabriel Bonfin winning the fight, but don't get me wrong, I thought Randy Brown was he had his moments in there. And yeah, like I said, he did get hurt, but I don't know about that, guys. The referee stepped in a little too quick. Somebody needs to check his transfer bank accounts and see how much money landed that night. Okay. What else? There was another fight on this card. There was two other fights on this card besides the main card that actually had me questioning. Like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Like, there was one that was it the Muslim? I think it was Muslim versus Medic. Was it Muslim versus Medic? I think it was Muslim versus Medic. Was it? I'm not sure. I'm not sure which fight was it. I got to go back and look at it again. But it was one of these other fights where the guy he got hit. He got hit with a jab, and he falls back, and he falls down, and then he tries to get back up to his feet. I watched it in slow motion because I watching it live. I'm like, I don't know about that. It looked weird. And then watching it in slow motion, it even looked more like odd because he tries to get back up. Now he's on all fours, and then his opponent hits him one time, bam, on the side of his head. Now, don't get me wrong. Maybe that was a very hard, punch to the side of the head, but it was like a hammer fist to the side of the head, and he totally went limp. He would totally went limp, and then his opponent finished him off with a couple more punches. I just thought that was odd as well. I don't know, guys. I can't. I don't know what it is now. I don't know what it is, but I had to get out of there. I'm just being honest with you guys. You know what I mean? I love mixed martial arts. I love the UFC. I had to get out of there though. I'm just being real. There were just too many coincidences. As I'm watching the UFC Apex fight, I'm literally telling myself like, I don't know, man. I don't even know what fights aren't fixed or what fights are fixed at this point. Just being real, guys. I'm just being honest. Josh goes in there and totally demolishes Max. Max didn't even, he had no fight in him. You know what I mean? Like he literally had no fight in him. Josh just stepped forward, threw haymakers, and totally dismantled Max. Max didn't even have any ability to actually use any of his Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. None at all. Jamal Emmers versus Hyder Amil. Another fight that you're looking at it and you're like, what is this? What's going on here? I don't know, guys. I don't know. We're gonna see how everything unfolds for 2026, but uh I will be going live most likely for the last UFC pay-per-view. I believe it's gonna be UFC 323. I will be going live for that one, as you know, as we know right now, but I won't be going live for UFC 322. I actually have something going on this weekend, but I don't know, guys. It's just this whole thing is leaving a bad taste in my mouth. And then after watching this UFC Apex, I'm just telling myself, I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know what I'm watching anymore. I don't know if this fight is fixed, that fight is fixed. I really don't. I don't know which one. But that main event with Randy Brown and Gabriel Bonfin, I don't know, guys. That referee. I don't know, guys. You tell me. Go watch the fight again, and you tell me. I watched it in slow motion and everything, and Randy Brown was never out of that fight. He got hit with a knee. He fell down, but he was never out of the fight. He was definitely coherent, and he was going to protect himself. I don't know. 6-6 overall with my UFC fight predictions. Like I said for this UFC Apex card, 6-6 with my UFC fight predictions. As it stands for 2025, guys, I'm 261 wins and 172 losses, guys. That's 261 wins and 172 losses. Um, we're gonna continue getting these dubs, guys. Okay, we're gonna continue getting these dubs, and we're gonna continue building this community, guys. All right, we're gonna continue doing that because let me tell you something. There's a lot of haters out there. All right, a lot of haters out there, and these haters, man, they just they don't sleep. You know what I mean? They out here fucking their cousins and not sleeping. You know what I mean? So we're not gonna sleep either, guys. Okay, we're gonna stay on top of our game. All right. I will be giving my UFC fight predictions early morning, Monday morning, most likely. Early morning, Monday morning, I will be giving my UFC fight predictions for this UFC fight card, UFC 322. I'm totally excited about this. I already gave you guys half of my freaking picks already. I already said Islam. I already said Carlos Prates. I already said Valentina. So just a couple more picks. Cousins, Daggy fans, LOL. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't want to say Dagestanian or anything, but I'm just in general, man. In general, you know, what I mean, we got people out here just are disgusting, doing disgusting activity, guys. You know what I mean? And they're just a bunch of retards, walking around this earth. It's a sad story. You know what I mean? It really is a sad story. I bet you they're pissed off, you know what I mean, about this whole government shutdown situation. They don't got their snap. You know what I mean? They're about to snap, you know. But yeah, guys, We almost 1K. Guru better watch out. The worst thing in life is comparison. Yeah, I mean I've always thought that in my life. Or the worst thing in life is comparison. You know what I mean? And I definitely don't want to compare myself to MMA Guru. He has his own thing going on. He's had his channel for like about 7 years now. I've had my channel. Well, I started the channel 3 years ago, but my first post was actually last year. You know what I mean? My first post was actually last year. So yeah, I had this channel for 3 years, but I really didn't know. I didn't know how to approach this whole YouTube thing. To be honest with you, it's a little different, especially when you have to hold a mic or talk into a mic and talk into a camera. It's a little odd. You know what I mean? You got to get used to it. You gotta have some reps. It's like anything. It's like anything. Practice makes perfect, and I just didn't know my approach, so that's why it took me damn near 2 years, 3 years actually, 3 years for me to actually post my first vid. And yeah, now we're here. Started with literally zero subscribers, and now we're making way to 1,000 subscribers. Slowly but surely. I'm not complaining. It's not like I'm out here. you know, uh, it's not like I'm out here, waiting on pins and needles, to get a certain amount of subscribers. You know what I mean? I'm out here doing my thing. You know what I mean? I'm out here doing my thing because I love and I enjoy talking about mixed martial arts, UFC specifically. And honestly, I like giving my UFC fight picks. I like making these predictions as well. And I thought it's pretty cool because one thing that I notice about a lot of channels is that they don't have a record. You know what I mean? Like they don't have, like, yeah, they do fight predictions and stuff like that, but they don't have like an actual record, and they don't promote that record. You know what I mean? Most of the time, from what I can see, with a lot of these bigger channels, especially in this MMA community. So for me, I knew right away one thing that can make me different is definitely hold a record and hold myself accountable. When I lose, it is what it is, and when I win, it is what it is. So that's why, regardless if I have a bad fight prediction day, I still say what my record is and what my record stands. You know what I mean? And like I said, with this fight prediction for this UFC Apex card that just happened last night, I went 6-6, pushes my record to 261 wins and 172 losses for my UFC fight prediction for 2025. And we're gonna continue this. You know what I mean? As the years go by, I'm gonna hold my record. I'm gonna hold my record, and hopefully by the 4 or 5 year mark, I still have a winning record. Okay, because as it is right now, I have a winning record, which is phenomenal. So yeah, you know. But yeah, slowly but surely, guys. Slowly but surely. I don't like comparing myself to anybody. You know what I mean? I do not like comparing myself to anybody. You know, everybody do your own thing. I'm doing my own thing. And yeah, the worst thing in life is comparison. That is the truth. You know what I mean? That is the truth. But yeah, guys, I don't care who tells me. I don't care who screams it, from the top of their lungs. But this UFC Apex card was trash. I rated it a 3.5, and that's where it's gonna stand, a 3.5. UFC 322 is gonna be a fucking just a barn burner. I'm excited about this card. I know a lot of people are excited about this card. I mean, we've been talking about this card for the last month or two. You know what I mean? We've been really waiting uh for this UFC 322 card. To be honest with you, what is going on? What is going on? Welcome to your channel. Welcome to your chat, guys. Like and subscribe. Run up these likes and run up the subscription, guys. It takes absolutely nothing. Literally, absolutely nothing. It's easier than a debit fucking. It's easier than an ATM, guys. Okay, all you got to do is give me that like and give me that subscription. Okay, support the community. But what is going on? What is going on, guys? We are past the 30-minute mark, guys, and you know what happens after the 30-minute mark. We can talk about whatever it is you want to talk about. It does not have to be mixed martial arts related. Rapid fire, guys. Rapid fire. What are you guys thinking? What are you guys thinking out there? You know what I mean? What are you guys thinking out there? Crazy things happening. My Knicks starting to, find their groove. Finally, you know what I mean? Finally starting to find their groove. They play tomorrow, I believe, or today. Yeah, they play today. Today is Sunday, so yeah, they play today. And who they play against? I don't know. I forget who they play against. Is it the Wizards? I'm not sure. I'm not sure who they play against, but they definitely play against somebody who's not a really a good team. So hopefully we could get this dub, as well, and continue the winning streak. To be honest with you, but everything's looking good. Everything's looking good. My New York Rangers suffered a loss. I believe they suffered a loss against the Islanders. So it was a hell of a game. Congratulations to the Islanders. But yeah, a lot of crazy things happening out there in this world, guys. You know what I mean? New York City is about to crumble, to their feet. I mean, I know everybody over there must be mad. A lot of changes are about to happen over there in New York City. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how everything unfolds over there. But I don't know, guys. I have no idea. I think everybody needs to familiarize themselves with the Declaration of Independence. And once you actually familiarize yourself with it and actually read it and understand what it contains and what it consists of, you're going to notice that a lot of the things that was written in the Declaration of Independence is actually what is going on today. And the reason why it was written, it was because of a lot of things that are going on today. And I just want to make that apparent, man. Number one, I don't know about that. But yeah, guys, it's we living in crazy times. I'm just being honest, guys. We're living in crazy times, and I wonder if things are headed towards the right direction. You know, the crash of 2008. It wasn't. I mean, it was bad, but it wasn't as significant as obviously like the Great Depression or anything like that. Right? But I just wonder. I wonder how bad does it have to get before it gets better. You know what I mean? New York is cooked, from what I heard. Jason 9. New York is definitely cooked, guys. You know what I mean? New York is definitely cooked, guys. You know what I mean? I haven't been to New York in a long while. You know what I mean? But I could tell you what, guys. I don't miss anything about it. I'm just being real. I don't miss anything about it. I'm glad I'm out of there. I don't think I'll ever go to visit ever again. You know what I mean? I could do without the rats. I could do without the smell of piss. You know, I could do without, walking the streets without, stepping in shit. I could do with all. I could do without any of that. You know. Remember me, 15 November when JDM win. I will be back here. Good guy. Hopefully you will be back here, okay? Because JDM isn't gonna win, my guy. Okay, Islam is gonna win that fight. He's gonna win that fight by split decision, if not unanimous. Okay, that's the way it's gonna go down. Okay, good guy, guaranteed. Okay, facts. All right, you're sleeping at the wheel. But yeah, guys, it's atrocious right now. You know what I mean? I'm really hoping this country, can fix itself, because as the years go by, the dollar, man, is losing its power, and that's a scary, scary sign, guys. Okay, scary sign. Scary sign to prepare. Go bald if JDM wins. There's no apparent way I can go bald, guys. Look at my hair. Look at this set of hair here. You think I could go bald? Come on, guys. Saw Texas governor threatened with tariffs if New Yorkers move here. Well, Jason Nine, look, let me tell you something. I think we're moving to a time where a lot of these states, like Texas, Florida, Arizona, a lot of these states, I think they're gonna, I think they're gonna, I think they're gonna basically civilize their own state. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna be different times. You know what I mean? I think it really is gonna be different times, to the point where states are no longer gonna be governed by the government. There's gonna be states governed by themselves. I think that's the way, things are looking right now. You know, it's looking a little crazy. Oh, okay, clean shave if JDM wins. Accept it. Look good, guy. I'm not gonna accept that, my guy. Okay, that's not happening. All right. Do you see this jawline? Do you see this jawline? There's no apparent way that I'm gonna do that. Okay, my guy. That's not happening. All right. JDM is gonna lose. Point blank. Period. There's nothing you can do about it. Okay. Islam is gonna win this fight. All right. And prepare yourself for that. Prepare yourself for that. And we should also be preparing ourselves for crazy times, guys. Okay, crazy times, because they're ahead of us. I just wonder how crazy it's gonna get. Really, I wonder. There's no jawline under that. You know, JDM gonna win is because you don't want to accept it. Look, good guy. You can say whatever you want. Okay, you can say whatever you want, but I'm here to tell you, JDM is gonna lose. A sexy 2007 hairstyle. 2007 hairstyle. Wow, that's unbelievable, guys. You know what I mean? If this is a 2007 hairstyle, you know what I mean? Then I wonder what haircut you have. What haircut you have? You know what I mean? Like a low two with a fade and a taper. Like that shit is overdue. That's like 1992, my guy. Okay, all right. Point blank. Period. A comb over can never go out of style. All right. A comb over, people wore it in the 40s and in the 20s, even probably before that. All right, my guy. So come on now. 2007 hairstyle. Guy has no fucking type of inkling what history has and it contains of. It's 4:40 p.m. in India. That is what's up. That is what's up, man. It is 4:40 in India. Blessings to you. I've never been to India. Never been. JDM wins. Don't hide. JDM is not gonna win, my guy. Okay. I'm not hiding anywhere. I'm still right here. I'm still right here, guys. Okay. I'm there. I'm definitely not hiding. Okay. Unlike some people out here, they're literally creating channels. You know what I mean? Hiding themselves to leave comments anonymously. It's a sad story, guys. You know what I mean? A grown ass man, you know what I mean, creating channels just to leave comments anonymously. I could just imagine this jackass of a human being, you know what I mean, playing childish games. Unbelievable, guys. It really is unbelievable. I would love to. I would love to go to India. I've never been to India, you know what I mean? But I would love to. I would love to go to India. I gotta make an appearance, to be honest with you. I really do. I really do. Are you targeting me? Am I targeting you? What? Good guy. No, I'm not. I'm not targeting you at all. I'm just targeting, people who create channels. You know, what I mean, and leave comments anonymously. That's all. That's That's all that I'm saying. You know what I mean? And I'm not directing it towards you. It's just I'm talking about it genuinely. Like in general. But anyways, guys, you already know what it is. Okay, this is OE MMA TV. I'm your host, OE. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media, guys. And like I always say, this is your channel, the only channel where the fans come first, not last. All right, guys, I'm out of here. You guys have a good one. Blessings. Until next time. I'll see you Monday morning.